I'm here with a book review on Vilém Flusser's Post-History, and this might be more of an obscure book review because this is not a novel, it is a collection of essays. Vilém Flusser was a culture critic, I guess you could say, a literary critic, and I personally find his theory of post-history to be fascinating. So what Flusser argues is that we are now living in a post-historical world. We are going towards nothingness. And in this world, this programmed world, we can either be a programmer or the programmed, the player or the played. But then he does have a lot of interesting arguments about how even when you are the programmer, you're still being programmed by something else, this kind of oppressive, mythical force. And to be honest, I agree wholly with him. The reason I read this is because I'm doing my paper on white supremacy and Thomas Pynchon's The Crying of Lot 49, and about how it's inescapable for our white protagonist. And then I'm going to elevate that conversation to how it was inescapable for Pynchon himself as a white man to completely separate himself from the whiteness of his work. And that falls into a post-historical argument of being trapped by this program that we're all in. He talks a lot about the apparatus being technology, and how in a way, the way forward we've been going is, in his opinion, incredibly stupid. He uses the word stupid. And his argument for how to break free of this programmed reality has to do in privatization of experience, and also in a sort of reverency for self and for other people's identities. Essentially, stereotyping does us no good. It has to be a sort of individualistic, private process. He talks about art as being revolutionary because art is the publicization of the private process. And his argument is that it shouldn't have to do with the eradication of a religion or a race or a culture, but rather an appreciation of all and an equity amongst all. And in this equity, we will return to being human. He's not incredibly well known. I stumbled across him by chance, but he might be my new favorite critic. Also, he wrote in Portuguese and German and Czech because he wanted to play with language, so the translator notes are really cool. But overall, if you are interested in theory at all, or even just like to read essays for fun, they're quick, short reads, the essays. And in my humble opinion, very cool. Don't get this edition though, please. It is not meant to be read, it was meant to be looked at. The Flusser Archive Collection. Don't do that. But I hope you check him out.